Good day, ladies, colleagues. Thank you for this wonderful invitation. My name is Miloš Počekovac. I am a breast surgeon. I come from Serbia and from the clinical center of Dragiša Mišović. And I would like to talk more about breast cancer surgery and treatments. As may you know, breast cancer is the most common disease in women, and breast cancer is the leading cause of death from malignant diseases of women in the world, including our country. Statistically, 1 in every 8 women will develop breast cancer during her lifetime. The World Health Organization has reported in the year 2020 around 2.3 million diagnoses of breast cancer and 685,000 deaths on the global level. In Serbia, every year about 4,600 women are diagnosed with breast cancer, and unfortunately 1,600 die each year in Serbia. That means that in Serbia is in the leading place in Europe in terms of mortality caused by breast cancer. Now we can take a look at breast anatomy. There are many different parts to female breast anatomy, include lobes. Each breast has between 15 to 20 lobes or sections. These lobes surround nipple like spokes on wheel. Next, lobulous glandular tissue found inside lobes and that produce milk. And mammary or milk ducts that carry milk from glandular tissue lobulus to nipples. Breast cancer arises in the lining cells of the ducts, 85%, or lobulus, only 50% in the glandular tissue of the breast. Ductal breast cancer starts in the cells that line the milk duct, and lobular carcinoma starts in the milk-producing gland. Breast cancer has 5 stages. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Initially, the cancer growth is confined to the duct or lobule. This is something we call in situ carcinoma, which has not spread surrounding into the breast tissue and surrounding the duct or lobule, and where it generally causes no symptoms and has minimal potential for spread. 100% of cases diagnosed at this stage will live at least 5 years. What does it mean? When treatment starts at this stage, cancer is curable in 100% of cases. And this is why breast cancer treatment can be highly effective, especially when the disease is identified early. And this is why breast cancer screening is so important thing, before any symptoms appear. Over time, this situ carcinoma may progress and divide surrounding breast tissue and can spread to the nerve lymph nodes and unfortunately spread to other parts in the body. And stage 1, tumor smaller than 20 millimeters, I cannot palpate this tumor, it's most important thing. Then stage 2, tumor between 20 to 50 millimeters in size and has spread 1 to 3 lymph nodes. Stage 3, tumor larger than 50 millimeters and spread up to 10 lymph nodes. I can palpate this tumor at this stage. And unfortunately, stage 4, tumor spread to other parts in the body. We don't know what causes each case of breast cancer, but we do know many risk factors. One of them is age, increases as woman gets older. The risk of breast cancer increases with age. The most breast cancer are diagnosed after age 50, but younger women can also get breast cancer. Increased estrogen exposure, early menopause or late menopause. What does it mean? Starting menstrual periods before age 12 and starting menopause after age 55 expose women to hormones longer, therefore raising their risk of getting breast cancer. Studies show that women who have no children or having a first child after age 30 can increase risk. Or not breastfeeding. Or family history of breast cancer. Women's risk of breast cancer nearly doubles if she has first-degree relative mother, sister, or daughter who has been diagnosed with breast cancer. Or genetic mutation. Only 5 to 10% of breast cancer are inherited. Women who have inherited changes mutation to certain genes, such as BRCA1 or BRCA2, are at high risk of getting breast cancer. Or obesity, having more fat tissue can increase risk by raising estrogen levels. Or using alcohol more than 1 drink a day. What are signs and symptoms of breast cancer? The first symptom of breast cancer is a lump in the breast, but this is not the only sign. Skin changing, thickening or redness. The discharge contains blood or is clear. It could be a sign. Changing the size or shape of the breast. If one or both nipples suddenly become inverted, it could be a sign. Swelling, dimpling, etc. But most women with breast cancer have no symptoms, and this is why breast cancer screening is so important thing. How is breast cancer diagnosed? Triple assessment of breast symptoms, clinic, imaging, and biopsy. Clinical breast exam, imaging, mammogram, ultrasound, or breast MRI, biopsy, core needle biopsy, or fine needle biopsy. A biopsy is the only definitive way to make diagnosis of breast cancer. Confined diagnosis is in 99.9% of cases. Since 1989, hundreds of thousands of lives can be saved by use screening mammography and new developments in breast cancer treatment. This graph shows that prior to the widespread availability of screening mammography, the breast cancer death rate was fairly constant, but since the late 1890s, the breast cancer death rate has decreased by more 40%. And we can say, yes, mammography has reduced breast cancer death. What are recommendations? Breast cell examination is done once a month. Clinical breast exam once a month. Every year for women, every year for women 40 years or older. Breast ultrasound every year for women 30 years or older, and mammogram every 2 years for women between 50 to 74 years old, and the mammogram is the only modality shown to decrease mortality. Breast cancer treatment is multidisciplinary. Includes surgery, radiotherapy, chemotherapy, hormone therapy, target therapy, or immunotherapy. The surgery is usually first type of treatment for breast cancer. The type of or combination of treatments will depend how the cancer was diagnosed and the stage itself. There are two main types of breast surgery to remove breast cancer. One of them is mastectomy. Mastectomy is some patient mastectomy is still carried out due to indication for mastectomy, tumor size, to breast size, tumor multicentricity, inability to achieve negative surgical margin after multiple resections, prior radiation to the chest wall or breast, or other contraindication to radiotherapy, unsuitability for oncoplastic conservation, and patient choice for mastectomy. Mastectomy include total or simplex mastectomy, removal of breast tissue, and sparing underarm and sparing chest muscle beneath pectoral muscles. Modified radical mastectomy, removal of whole breast and underarm lymph nodes, and radical or half-step mastectomy, removal of whole breast, underarm lymph nodes, and chest muscle or pectoral muscles. For many years, half-step mastectomy was breast cancer surgery was used most often, but this is rare surgery today, only necessary when breast cancer has infiltrated chest or pectoral muscles, as you can see on picture. Immediate breast reconstruction, such as nipple-sparing mastectomy or skin-sparing mastectomy, should be offered to the vast majority of patients, except for those presenting with inflammatory breast cancer. Second time breast conserving surgery should be offered to vast majority patients with stage 1 and stage 2 breast cancer, include lumpectomy, removal of lump, and marginal normal breast tissue surrounding lump, may include sampling or axillary lymph node section. Next one, partial or segmental mastectomy, excision of affected, excision of mass, and may include sampling or axillary lymph node section. And choroidectomy, excision of affected pattern of breast tissue, and may include sampling or axillary lymph node dissection. How much healthy breast tissue must be removed depends on the size of the tumor and where it is located. Lymph node surgery. Lymph node is often the first place that cancer spreads to. We use sentinel lymph node biopsy and axillary lymph node dissection. Sentinel lymph node biopsy used to determine whether cancer can spread to lymph nodes. Before surgery, we apply blue dye or radiocolored or both under nipple and surrounding areola, and make incision underarm and find blue lymph node and send to pathologist. If no cancer found in this lymph node, the chance of finding in any of the remaining lymph nodes is small, and no other nodes need to be removed. It means removing additional lymph nodes is unnecessary.
Critical point.
Yes. Breast conserving surgery is usually followed by radiotherapy to destroy any remaining cancer cells in the breast tissue and surrounding lymph nodes. Studies over the past 30 or 40 years have shown that lumpectomy followed by radiotherapy in women with stage 1 and stage 2 breast cancer is likely to be as effective as mastectomy at preventing the disease from coming back. We call recurrence. In our analysis, we compared modified radical mastectomy and breast conserving surgery to distribution of patients according to the type of operation, and the largest number of patients was operated on with modified radical mastectomy. We compared mortality in breast cancer according to clinical stage, depending on the size, on the type of the operation, and we had the conclusion there is no statistically significant difference in percentage of mortality in both groups up to stage 3. After that, local advanced breast cancer, especially if they are inflamed and accompanied by bleeding, indicate mastectomy out of comfort in order to improve the quality of life. In our analysis, in 100 patients in Serbia did not show statistically significant differences in both groups operated at the same clinical stage and for the same time period. No differences in overall survival. In 1990, the USA National Institutes of Health held a consensus development conference that reviewed this result of randomized prospective trials and declared that breast conserving surgery is appropriate method of primary therapy for majority patients with stage 1 and stage 2 breast cancer, and is preferable because it provides survival equivalent to total mastectomy and axillary lymph node dissection while preserving the breast. And I would like to mention a study that was done by Bernard Fischer. He found long-term follow-up results of these key trials have confirmed that breast conserving surgery with postoperative radiotherapy has, compared to mastectomy, similar effects on mortality if it's associated with increased risk of local recurrence. And we can say breast conserving surgery is safe and chances of survival are exactly the same as mastectomy. Breast cancer screening is a preventive step in the fight against breast cancer. Screening helps to identify cancer before any symptoms appear, meaning that cancer can be detected at an early stage. When we found cancer in early stage, it is easier to treat and survival rates increase. These are three different mammograms that detected the tumor at early stage, stage 0. Tumor size up to 5 millimeters in size. Like I already said, 100% of cases diagnosed at this stage will live at least 5 years. When treatment starts at this stage, cancer is curable in 100% of cases. And this is why breast cancer treatment can be highly effective, especially when disease is identified early. And this is why breast cancer screening is so important thing. I cannot palpate this tumor. Women cannot palpate this tumor. Only mammogram can detect them if women go to preventive examination, primary mammography. The white circles indicate how much surgery needs to be removed, it's not necessary to remove entire breast. Mastectomy is unnecessary at this stage. This is post-operative result after breast conserving surgery. These are three different pictures of women who were operated on for breast cancer of the left breast with breast conserving surgery. As you can see, we preserve symmetry and volume of the breast and got good aesthetic results. The aesthetic effect, therefore, plays an important role in breast conserving surgery. What can we do now? Prevention: physical exercise, staying at a healthy weight. Prevention: breastfeeding. Limited alcohol use. Limited hormonal therapy. And most important thing is secondary prevention, breast cancer screening before any symptoms appear. At the end,
I love it.
Our mission and goal is for women to be able to lead a healthy and cancer-free life. Thank you for your attention.